Hello everyone, welcome to Quantifiers. So students, now today I've taken a very good question based on time, speed and distance. Students, anyone wants to enroll for any of our courses, please visit our website www.quantifiers.in. And students, along with that, we also have a Facebook group where regular questions are being posted for your practice. You can join this group. Link for the group is given in the description. So now students, let's discuss this question. I would suggest everyone, please pause the video and give this question a try. Okay, so let us discuss it now. So I hope all of you have read it. See, the original condition is given. The original condition says that the driver, he travels 180 kilometers. And let's say I'm assuming the remaining distance to be D. And now 180 kilometers, he is traveling with speed of, let's say, X kilometers per hour. And after 180 kilometers, he increases his speed by 6.5 kilometers per hour. So that means now speed becomes X plus 6.5 kilometers per hour. Now it is given that in this case, this is the original case, he reaches on time. He reaches on time. Now further they have given, had he traveled complete distance with the increased speed, he would have reached 40 minutes earlier. अगर वो पूरा distance increased speed से करेगा, then he will reach 40 minutes earlier. So basically they want to say that initial 180 kilometers and the remaining distance D, now the complete distance is being traveled with speed of x plus 6.5. पूरा जो distance है वो x plus 6.5 की speed से cover हो रहा है. Now in this case he reaches early 40 minutes. Now students, we just need to understand why he is taking 40 minutes less. Now if you compare these two scenarios, आप देख सकते हो कि जब distance d है, when distance is d, speed is x plus 6.5 in both the cases. Now distance is same, speed is same. Distance and speed is same, right? You can see distance is same in both the cases, d, and speed is also same in both the cases. यहां से time का difference कभी भी नहीं आएगा. You will not get any difference of time from this region, right? So basically the 40 minutes difference, it is coming from this region. I hope everyone is getting this point. क्योंकि यहां पर देखो speed x है और यहां x plus 6.5 है. So this is the reason there is a difference of 40 minutes. I hope all of you must have got this point. So now if I make the equation, so what will I get? Time taken in this case will be 180 by x, and time taken in this case will be 180 by x plus 6.5. Now there is a difference of 40 minutes, okay? So difference of 40 minutes, I'm converting minutes into hours. So I'm writing 40 by 60. So students, now this is the first equation, okay? This is the first equation. Now similarly students, if I compare the second case with the original case, okay? I'm comparing this second case with the original case. Now they are saying, had he traveled the complete distance, with the original speed, now he will be late by 14 minutes. He will be late by 14 minutes. Okay, students. Now again, compare the original scenario and this scenario. Now students, look at this region. Now in this case, he is traveling with the original speed. That means x kilometers per hour, x kilometers per hour. Now students, just look at these two cases. Now if you focus on this first region, distance is 180 in both the cases. Distance is 180 in both the cases. And student, speed is also same. Speed is also same. So again, there will be no difference of time from this region. इस region से time का कोई भी difference नहीं आएगा. So basically the difference of 14 minutes is coming from this region. So now what will be the equation? Now similarly students, you can make another equation. जैसे मैंने first equation बनाई थी, right? Okay, so now the equation will be Now, in this case, time taken will be d by x. And students, in this case, time taken will be d by x plus 6.5. Now, there is a difference of 14 minutes. So I'm converting minutes into hours. That will be 14 by 60. Now, these two equations may look complicated to you, but it is very easy, students. Just see, if you take 180 common from the first equation, if you take 180 common from the first equation, you will get 180 into 1 by x minus 1 by x plus 6.5. Right? And here we are getting 40 by 60. Let it be 40 by 60 only. And students, similarly, from the second equation, I am taking d common. So I'll get 1 by x minus 1 by x plus 6.5. And this is equal to 14 by 60. Now, students, simply divide it, because if you divide, most of the things will get cancelled out. Okay, I am dividing both the equations. So you can see this part will get cancelled out. 60 and 60 will also get cancelled out. Finally, students, we'll be left with only this thing. 180 divided by d, right? 180 divided by d, and we'll be left with 40 by 14. 40 by 14. So students, now if you solve it, you will get 63 kilometers, right? D is equal to 63 kilometers. So remaining distance is 63 kilometers. Now the question says find the total distance. So total distance will be 180 plus 63, that is 243. So students, 243 is the answer. But now just see the shortcut here, guys. Just see the shortcut here. See, this is the thing which we finally got. This is the thing which we finally got. Now, what is 180 here? 180 was the initial distance traveled. So initial distance traveled. I'll write here initial distance. And what is d, students? D, we have taken remaining distance. So divided by remaining distance. And students, if you just look at these values, what is 40? 40 is the early time. 40 is the early time. So early time. And what is 14? 14 is the time by which he got late. By which he got late. So students, if you can remember this formula, you can solve this question within 5 seconds also, right? But I would suggest you to understand the concept first, because once you understand the derivation, then you will never forget the formula. Okay, so initial distance divided by remaining distance is equal to early time upon late time. Okay, students, so I hope you have understood this. Thank you, everyone.